Inside the swap function, I am interchanging the values using a third variable t, t equal to x equal to y equal to t. Then I am again printing the values inside the function of x and y. Okay, so this is my whole program. So what is the purpose of this swap function? The purpose of this swap function to interchange. I need to interchange the values. That is my logic. So if I run this, the execution will start from this main function. So first it will create two values, x, y, two variables. Okay, so what is the value in x? 5. What is the value in y? 6. Let the address of these two variables are alpha and beta. Okay, so remember this is in our main function. So this is inside the main function. So after this statement, it will move into this statement. So what is written here? It is written new line 1. So new line 1 dot value of x equal to 5, comma y equal to 6. Then it will move into swap function. So whenever it will get a new function, it will go back to that function. Now, how these two statements will be modified? This one will be modified to int x equal to this x. What is this x? 5. So this will be modified to int y equal to, what is the value of this y? 6. So ultimately this one is nothing but this one. So that's why this is called call by value. This is called call by value. Whatever I am calling, although I am calling the variable name, actually I am calling it by passing its value. I am ultimately passing the values of x and y. Okay. So this two will be stored. Now this x and this y, remember these two are variables inside the swap function. So there is one x, there is one y. Okay. What are the values? This one 5, this one 6. Now what are the addresses? The addresses are alpha 1, beta 1, and obviously alpha is not equal to alpha 1 and beta is not equal to beta 1. What does it mean? It means I can create same name variables but not in a same function. They should have different addresses. See? So how can you make similarity with this? Two different location with same name. It happens. No? Suppose in our class there is one Sudip Mondol. There may be another Sudip Mondol in our class, but the address of this to Sudip Mondol should not be same. See, there is one x, there is another x, but the address of these two x are different. One x is belongs to main function, another x is belongs to swap function. Okay. Now, after that, what I have done, I have created another third variable t. It is initialized with nothing, so garbage value. What I have written in the first statement, value of x is stored into t. Value of x is stored into t. So t is now modified to 5. Then next statement, y is stored into x. Value of y is stored into x. Value of y is stored into x. So first this one, then this one. So now 6 will come here. Then value of t is stored into y. Value of t is stored into y. So this is the third statement. So now this is modified to 5. then I am printing the value of x and y. So it means the next output it will print 3 dot x equal to 6. This x belongs to this function and y equal to 5. So I need the interchange values and I got the interchange values. Now after the completion of this function, the compiler will get back to the main function and it will execute this statement. What is written in this statement? It is a printf statement, so it will print like this: 2 dot, then the value of x. What is the value of x inside this function? It is 5, so it will still print 5 and 6. So my purpose is to interchange the value of x and y. I have interchange in the function, but it is not reflected. The interchange values or modified values are not reflected. So how to write it? Modified values are not reflected in the main function, and this is called call by value. If you perform call by value, the value, modified value, will not reflected in the main function. So the initial value of x is 5 and 6 and the final value also x, 5 and 6. So I am not able to get the desired output. Why this is happening? This is happening because I have performed call by value. I have passed the values. Now, how can I solve this? I can solve this by returning the values. But the problem in case of function is it cannot return more than one value. You can easily return the value in case of Python. In case of Python, you can easily return more than one value. But in C language or Java language or C++ language, it is not possible to return more than one value from a function. So how to solve this problem? The solution is pointer. Just see the final pointer program of this. Again, I am writing it int main, then int x 6, y 5, then printf, same program, 1 dot x equal to %t, y equal to %t, value of x, value of y. Then I will call the function. Okay. Now, so I have seen that if I perform call by value, I have already seen. Here I have performed call by value, and what happened? The modified value is not reflected. So I have to do a different thing. So I have to use here call by address. So instead of value, I will pass the address. Okay. Then again I will print the values of x and y, x equal to %t, y equal to %t, x, y. Okay. Now how to define the swap function? Again, returning nothing, then the function name. Then since I am passing address, so I have to use pointer. I will use a pointer, say star x, comma int star y. How to write this swap function? I will use one third variable t. Then I will write it like this: t equal to star x equal to star y equal to t. And after that, again what I will do? I will print the values. I will print the values. Same like the previous program. So star x equal to %t, star y equal to %t. I will print star x and star y. Done. So the modification in which line? First modification in this line. The previous case, I have used call by value. So I have only passed the values x and y. Here I am calling it by ampersand x, ampersand y. Since I am passing address, so I have to modify this. And since I want to access this variable, this to variable through this variable, what is the use of pointer? To access another variable by remote login. So that's why I am written it instead of t equal to x, I am written it t equal to star x equal to star y equal to t. And then I am printing star x and star y. Now try to understand the picture. So there are two variables x, y inside the main function. This is x, this is y. The address alpha 1, beta 1, values 6, 5. Okay, so first printf statement, it will print 1 dot x equal to 6, y equal to 5. Then in this statement, it will move into this, and this too will be modified to integer star x equal to ampersand x. And this one will be modified to integer star y equal to ampersand y. Now this x and y belongs to this swap function, not this function. So there is another function swap. Under this function, there are two different variables, x and y. Same name, but the address location is different. This one alpha 2, beta 2. What are the values of x and y? The value of x is alpha 1. Whenever I am putting alpha 1, this x is pointing to this location. Whenever I am putting beta 1 here, this y will point to this y, this location. So my remote login done. My remote login is now my remote login is done. I have performed my remote login. I am in this location. I have performed a remote login to these variables, into this computers. Now I will modify the values in this computers, not in my computer. So how can I do it? See, if I write t equal to star x, so there is one t having initially garbage value, star x. Now what is the meaning of star x? Star x means star of value at x. What is value at x? Alpha 1. Value at alpha 1. What is value at alpha 1? This is alpha 1. Value at alpha 1 is x. So this is, now this statement will be modified to t belongs to this function. So t equal to, now this star x becomes x. This x, green color. Now this star x means again green x. This star y means star of beta 1. What is in beta 1? Beta 1 is y. So this is y. Now y equal to t. So these three statements now modified to these three statements. So my modification is now not in this variable, now modification is in this variables. This becomes 5, this becomes 6. So I have performed the remote login and I am able to access the remote desktop. Now I have changed the remote desktop configuration. Now I have changed the remote desktop configuration. So if I print here star x, again this star x means star of alpha 1 in this x. So it will print star x equal to 5, star y equal to 6. Now after completion, when I will get back to this, now see I have already changed the value at its original location. So now this will print x equal to 5, y equal to 6, and this is my desired output. I need to swap the variables in x and y. Now I get the swap values or interchange value in my program. How I am able to do this? Am I returning more than one value? No. But I am getting the essence of returning more than one value. And which one is help me to do this? The pointer, the call by address, the call by address. And to successfully perform this call by address operation, we need pointer. So ultimately, pointer is helping us to solve the problem of returning more than one value from a function. Is it not? It is not returning more than one value, but I am getting the essence, like returning more than one value. If I want to return, say, 10 value from a function, I will do this. How? By creating array of pointers. Simple logic. If I am using same variable again and again, then I will go for array. If I use same, say, 10 integer variables, then I will use array. Now, if I want to return 10 values from a function, then what I will do? I will create array of pointers. Array of pointers. This is called array of pointers. Okay. So I will discuss about this in later classes. So I hope now it is clear how we are getting the essence that function returning more than one value from a function. It is actually not done, but by accessing, remote accessing the variables, we can get the essence that it is returning more than one value from a function. So this is called call by address, and this one is call by value. In case of call by value, the modified values are not reflected in the main function. But if it is call by address, then there is a chance that the modified value will be reflected. Okay. There is another thing which we call by reference, but call by reference is totally different. I will discuss about this call by reference in next class, but for today it is only between call by value and call by address. So in case of call by value, what we are passing? We are passing the values, the variable names. When it is call by address, what we are passing? We are passing address of the variables. In call by value, we don't need any pointer variables, but if it is call by address, we have to use pointer variables. Okay. In call by value, the modified value in the function will not reflect it, but in call by address, we can reflect the modified values in the main function. There is a chance. So these are the basic difference between call by address and call by value. Remember, again I am telling, call by reference is totally different. I will discuss about this. This is not call by reference. This is not call by reference. In some books, it is written as call by reference. Why? Because this address operator operation, this operation sometimes called reference. This one sometimes called reference. Okay? That's why in some book it is written that passing address is also called by reference. But remember, this is not true. Okay? So I hope this pointer concept is little bit clear. I know it is not possible to clear in a single class. So I hope it is little bit clear that the things which I hope is clear, that why pointer, how to use pointer, where to use pointer. I hope these three things are clear. Why we need pointer? Because we need to solve the problem of returning more than one value from a function. So to get that essence, I need call by address, and if I use call by address, I need pointer. So why pointer? So the main reason is to remote access. This is not written in any book, but from it is my concept that it is almost like a remote access. I am in my room and I am trying to access another machine. That's why I call it to what is the use of pointer? To remote access, to access another variable. Okay. Now the second question is how. I have already shown how to use pointer, how to pass array. But remember, the starting point is how to pass array in a function. That is the starting point. Remember this. So when we are passing array in a function, there are two ways. One is by creating a copy of the array, and another way is by creating pointer variables. Where to use? So where to use? If I need to return more than one value from a function, I will definitely go for pointer. Okay. Now, I think it is clear that normal arithmetic is different from pointer arithmetic, and that's why we have to declare the pointer variable separately with a star operator. Logic clear? And the interesting thing is why pointer is increased by size of? Because the meaning of pointer is it is pointing to something. If I declare one integer pointer, it means if this is one integer value, this is the next integer value. Suppose this integer value having the starting address 100. So if this pointer is pointing to this, if I increase the p, if I perform p plus plus, where it should go? It should point to the next integer. Am I clear? If I have declared a pointer which is pointing to one integer variable, then if I increase p plus plus, then it should point to the next integer variable. Then it should point to the next integer variable. So what is the address of the next integer variable? Since it is 100, next must be 102 or 104 depending on size of the integer. Similarly, if a pointer is float declared, it is pointing to one variable, float variable, address is 100, then if I perform p plus plus, it will point to next float. What should be the next float? After 4 bytes. So that's why it is increased by 4, that is size of. So pointer arithmetic is, if I perform p plus I in case of pointer, it will be like this, p plus I into size of data type. Am I clear? I hope it is clear. Is this thing clear? Please tell me.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, one question I have. Sir, what is the data type of pointer then?
আমি প্রথমে স্টার্টিং এ বললাম pointer is storing the address, so its value is always integer. So if I write for this, suppose this is a float pointer, float star p, if I write what is the size of p, or suppose I have a character pointer, if I write for this, then what should be the output? The output is always size of integer, that is 2. Whether it is character star or it is float star, what is the ultimate value of pointer? The ultimate value of pointer is one address, unsigned integer. So it will give you always the size of integer. Logic clear? So the type of pointer is, for your question answer, the type of pointer is not declared. The type of star variable is declared. Am I clear? Pointer don't have any type. Pointer have the type to whom it is pointing. Logic clear?
Yes, sir.
So pointer don't have any type. Its type is depends on the address it is storing. If it is storing the address of one float variable, its type becomes float. Now question is why? Just try to understand why. See, if I am able to write this, and I have shown you that I can able to write this. If I take star in both sides, it becomes ultimately this. Now see, this star p is equal to x. So it itself say that star p and x must have same data type. Otherwise, these two cannot be same. It means in star p and x. Logic clear? Is it clear? Why pointer don't have any type? Its type depends on the value or address it is storing due to this statement. If you say, if suppose it is like this, p ampersand x, where x is a float and pointer is a star, then what will happen if I take star both side? Star p equal to x. What is the type of star p? Int. What is the type of x? Float. Are they matching? Are they matching? No. So this is cannot happen. So that's why the type of pointer always depends on the address or the variable for which it is storing the address. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And this statement is clear? This is pointer arithmetic.
Yes, sir.
Why pointer is increased by size of? Because it is pointing to the next. Now just a little bit about a relation with array. If you remember in last class, ampersand AI. What is ampersand AI? Ampersand AI is first the base address A plus, then if you remember, I hope you remember. Is it clear? Am I right this statement?
Yes, sir.
এটা আমি লিখেছিলাম লাস্ট ক্লাসে মনে পড়ছে? Now try to see the similarity between these two statements. Try to understand the similarity. This is p plus I. P plus I means p is one pointer, means address. I is ith location. So p plus I into size of data type. Now see, ampersand a of I is equal to also this. So from this, can I write? This is this. Can you say this is wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is
You can write it.
clear. So it means ampersand a of I is equal to a plus I according to our pointer arithmetic. See, a is the base address. Since it is base address, so it is pointer. Then plus I means it will be modified like this. So now from this, I can write this also. Now since this is equivalent to this, obviously this is equivalent to this, then from this I can write. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it means how to term this? This is called ith element of array E. Now how you can term this? If you properly term this, you will say that it should be eighth element of array I. But is there any array I? No. I is the index value. So from this, we can say, again we can say that there is nothing like array. Array is a collection of memory. If there is something array, then this should not be equivalent to this. Why these two are equivalent? Because they are only some contiguous memory location, some address location. That's why we are able to write this. Okay? Okay, I will discuss about this in next class. So with this, I am ending today's class. I have a meeting now. Okay, bye.